Give me just a moment, everybody. Got my phone on the charger right now. I want to get this done. I got a lot of meetings going on today. Awesome. Hey, KK. I can't talk right now. I'm actually about to do a long conversation. That's my niece, y'all. So, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to make sure this cord stays here so I can not have to hold this phone the whole time. Oh no! Alright, this is what I have to do for now. What up, @definers? So, let's chop it up real quick today, y'all. I had an interesting conversation this morning at boxing with one of the owners of the gym. I'm trying to get this camera to stop moving and grooving. Gosh, golly. Alright, we'll do it this way then. Hopefully we don't die. So I had a conversation earlier with one of the owners at my gym, and it was very enlightening. I understand the shift, but I couldn't articulate it. I didn't understand it. Intuitively I get it, but the deeper implications I did. And I want to share with you guys what I realized. And before I share, I want to emphasize this is the reason why I am adamant about pushing my business, why I'm big on starting, why I'm big on just doing. I'm an action-oriented person, and I'm a leader, ultimately. These people that I'm going to explain to you, the people that have started taking this shift, these are the leaders. They are showing the mass. They are showing this new generation of people where life really happens. They're showing them the shift, and this is what happened, okay? After the world wars, and the world is devastated. Their resources are taxed. Gotta think. A war is not just taxing on the soldiers, it's taxing on the economy, it's taxing on the families at home, there's going to probably be social unrest, it's taxing on the earth. Everybody is tired. Everybody's exhausted. And now the war is over and the world is in a depression. You got to think, it's not a depression like we think of the economic depression or the Great Depression as this time of being financially unsettled. But you are depressed all across the board. Like, you got to think what you just went through, what the world just went through, what the globe just went through. They went through war. It went through death. It went through devastation. It was devastating. And now the world is in a depression. Now the only way to get these people out of depression is to get them moving. And where do you move to once you don't have anything? Well, you have to become an employee. And like I tell people, there's nothing wrong with being an employee. But I want you to understand why you have that mindset, why that is the default mindset. And it started after the wars. The only people that could make a business were the people that owned the business, or people that were very wealthy. And now they make businesses, and now they're hiring or employing all these people that don't have jobs, that don't have things to do, that need to bring resources to their family. And that's probably your grandparents. That's an ideology, that's a mindset. In order to make it, I need to work for somebody else because they have what I do not have. That's logical. And that's honestly probably what was needed at that time if you didn't properly prepare. Your grandparents passed that mindset on to your parents. Now, that's where you got it from. Because your grandparents told your parents, yo, you need to go get a job, you need to get hard working. And that's where education was really emphasized, or college was really emphasized. You need to go to college so you can get a job. Because how did your grandparents survive? They survived by getting a job. How do your grandparents want your parents to survive? By getting a better job. How do you get a better job? By getting an education. And now your parents who maybe didn't have the money or didn't have the luxury to get an education, they are passing that drive to do better to you. There's nothing wrong with it. It really isn't your parents and your grandparents wanting you to do better, and they want you to follow in their footsteps because according to them, what they did worked. And it did work because you're here. Your grandparents and your parents were successful because you're here. And if you're watching this, you're alive and you're in a position where you have internet. You have a phone or a laptop. You have some way of watching this. So your parents were successful in helping raise you. Now, I want to show you the deeper implications of that mindset, though. It's not bad. It's not wrong. But it can be tweaked, and this is where we're going to dig into it, okay? You had to go work for somebody else. You had to go to college. Why? You had to work for somebody else because they had other resources, and you had to go to college because you need to understand how to be valuable to somebody so that you could get their resources, okay? How about we cut the middleman out? How about we cut out the boss? How about we cut out the job? And I know some of y'all, I don't want you to take everything with a grain of salt. I know some of y'all, Jordan, I can't do that. I have a responsibility. I have kids, I have a wife, I have a house. I can't just say, forget it. And you're right. You can't. Not yet, at least. But that's a conversation for another day. Right now, I want to talk about the mindset, why I'm pushing entrepreneurship so much. Because this is an opportunity. This is the golden age. This is the information age. Anything that you need to learn, you can Google. Any skill set that you want to get, you can literally purchase it online. You can read books. You can read articles. You can be the most learned person. And it doesn't take you having to go to college. Am I discouraging college? No. I've gone to college. If you don't know, I have a master's in accounting. I'm not doing it to brag, but I've done it. I've done the college stuff. I understand what you're learning in there. Is it for everybody? Absolutely not. No, the world of academia is not for everybody. Not to say it's better than you, but some people's aptitudes are just not there. How you learn, that's not it. And that's fine. My brother stopped going to college. He's a general manager and he has his own business. You don't need to go to college to be a successful person. All you need are tools and a drive. Okay? The same drive that you have going to work or getting the book so you can learn information so that you can work for somebody else is the same drive. All you got to do is change it. I'm going to get in these books, get the information so I can work for myself. Understand, your parents, your grandparents may discourage you, but that's only because that's foreign to them. They're not in your shoes. They didn't have the luxuries that you have. You have a phone that, do you understand how smart your phone is or how powerful your phone is? Your phone is advanced technology in your grandparents' eyes, if you had to be real about it. They didn't know none about this. What the heck is Google? What is Siri? What is Facebook? They were at the beginning of the .com era when the internet was just becoming born. They have no idea how to utilize it to its full potential. You do. Your parents are just starting to learn, and I'm not in the millennial generation. I'm a little older, but like we're probably my generation is one of the last generations. We was outside. We was playing outside all summer. We was sweating. We was drinking hose water. Like that was the thing back in the summer. Now y'all on your phones or you're inside all day. I'm not bashing y'all. I don't want you guys to think I'm saying you're bad. You're wrong. You're not. But I want you to understand that there's a mindset shift happening. There is a reason why the number of small businesses is increasing. Now, the stats on small businesses aren't necessarily spectacular. I think it's 9 out of 10 fail. But again, that goes to a deeper conversation. The simple conversation about that is, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And a lot of small business owners hop into a business. They have no idea how to run it. They didn't do that preliminary research. They didn't get that understanding. They didn't find mentors. They just jumped in. You gotta applaud those people. But now we can learn from those people. We can learn from those mistakes. And this is going to be a frowned upon subject, I'm sure, but I am me. I define who I am, and you can like it or not like it. At the end of the day, to be perfectly honest with you, it doesn't affect me. I make my own mental state, so it is what it is. With that being said, if you want mentors, if you want to get guidance personally, I join an MLM. I know people are going to say, what? Why would he say that? MLMs are pyramid schemes. Here's conversation number 2 for y'all. A pyramid looks something like this, y'all, if you didn't understand. It's wider at the bottom, smaller at the top. Wider at the bottom, smaller at the top. If we think about it, this is the typical corporate structure. High managers are the CEO, upper management, middle management, lower management or seniors, entry employees. A lot more entry employees, less seniors, less middle management, less high management. Ding, 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 only one CEO. How do you advance through that structure? It's usually through nepotism, or somebody has to quit, or somebody gets advanced and now that slot is open. Your advancement is literally based on the luck, on the luck of the draw. If you got in at the right time, you might just advance. Otherwise, you're about to be working and you're going to get a lot of promises that are going to be empty. And I'm sorry to tell you, that's just how the corporate structure is. Like it or hate it. Well, now let's see. An MLM structure is the exact same way. You start off here and you move up, you move up, you move up, you move up, you move up. At the top of the structure, there's usually not as many people that reach this level in the MLM structure. We'll call it director or, ambassador, whatever you want to call it. Most people don't reach here. They think it's because the system is rigged against them or it's a pyramid scheme. No, it's because this system rewards your effort. Okay? More often than not, you're probably going to get higher on this level than you will on this level if you apply the same amount of effort. Why am I talking about MLMs in the first place? Because that's a good place to get a mentor. You want to partner up with somebody who is successful. They can show you the tips and the tricks of running a successful organization. Now, I say organization, it's a business as well. This is a way to start you're dipping your feet in business ownership. It's going to teach you time management. It's going to teach you the understanding of meetings. It's going to teach you how to conversate with people. Because I guarantee if you want your business to grow, you need customers. And you're going to have to talk to people. Now, we're at the stage where you can bypass a lot of talking to people. You can do automation. But at the early stages, most likely, you're going to have to talk to people, y'all. You're going to have to hustle. You're going to have to grind. And that's what I want y'all. I want to put this in your head. You spend these years in college just to get a possibility of a job, just to put in all this hard effort for a salary. Now, most people say, what's wrong with the salary, Jordan? There's nothing wrong with the salary. I used to get paid a salary. There's nothing wrong with it. However, it does, in my opinion, unless your company is really bad at negotiating or you're a lazy employee, you're probably not getting compensated for the work that you're actually producing for the company. If your company is a multi-million-dollar company, like multi-million, like a lot, and you're getting paid $20,000, $30,000, you're getting underpaid, y'all. Your job most likely is pretty integral. No matter how low level it is, it's still very important for a business to run. Very important. And if you don't know, run a business yourself and you will see how these very minute details are a big part of business issues or a big part of business solutions. Those little minuscule jobs or the menial jobs that you think, I don't know why I'm doing this. It's because you're working for somebody else. You're not seeing the bigger picture. You can get the bigger picture. It's up to you. You're in the age where you can get all this information. Entrepreneurship is the new cool, y'all. I'm telling you, entrepreneurship is the way to go. It is the way of the future. MLMs or affiliate marketing, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. There are going to be people that have to run their own organization, and all that is bringing customers in. You got to learn how to conversate. You got to learn how to move traffic around. It's an important tool, and yes, it's not as secure as a typical 9-to-5, but it's not as secure as you make it. If you're a lazy person, it's not secure, because who knows if you're going to get paid. But if you're a hard worker, you're diligent, you're persistent, guarantee you're going to be secure. It may not be in the first year, it may not be in the first 3 years, and you got to realize building something takes time. Building something takes time, and that's an issue with my generation, our generation, the coming generations. We want things like this, and it's because of how our society has advanced. Things are at the push of a button. All you gotta do is call. All you gotta do is text. All you gotta do is swipe. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Things are instant. But we've really lost track of building because we've been so caught up with being secure. But we're secure in somebody else's house, and don't you want your own house? Don't you? I know you want your own house. I know that's why you're working so hard. So you can have your own house. Have your own business. Work just as hard for yourself. Have faith in yourself. You have faith in this company that you work for. What happens if they go under? What then? You have faith that they're going to be successful. Therefore, you put all your effort and your time and your energy into something else that does not directly benefit you. That's an indirect thing. Your salary is indirect. Because if that company goes bankrupt, y'all not getting paid. Sorry. You're not getting paid. That company goes bankrupt, you're out of a job. That company goes bankrupt, you're out of resources. Equip yourself. The time is now to move into entrepreneurship. It is. I'm going to end up rambling. I can feel it already, y'all. I really want to press upon y'all before I get off. Be your own boss. Get into some organization. Get into a business that's going to pay you based on your efforts. It really will. If you put in that effort. If you keep being consistent. It doesn't matter. I tell you guys all the time. It's vision over sight. I know I can't see the millions of dollars. But I have vision. I see the millions of dollars. It's up here. It's coming. It's all a matter of time. My effort and my consistency. That's it. You have to grow. You got to grow. I want you to move past your parents and your grandparents' old ideology, but I want you to continue in their footsteps. Their footsteps was growth-oriented. Their footsteps was successful, but you got to adapt a different ideology, a different mindset to get there, because what got you here won't get you there. And I guarantee you, what got your parents and your grandparents through that depression, through this state, will not get you to the next level of life. I'm sorry to tell you guys, it won't. It's going to take some innovation. It's going to take a little more effort. It's going to take a little more work from you. It's going to take time. Start now. Start doing it on the side. It doesn't matter when you do it. I just need you to get it done. Please, for yourself, for your families. And I'm very passionate about this because I'm a healer. I want you guys to heal. And a lot of times we can't heal because we got all this stress. We got all this stress because we got things on our plate that we don't need to have on our plate. What if I can help you take some things off your plate? Those financial issues, those mental issues. A lot of that will happen when you become an entrepreneur. You're going to add, I'm going to lie to you, you're going to add a little more on that plate at first. But now you're going to understand that this is your plate. You're not eating off of a company's plate. This is your plate. You have to take care of it. And once you partner up with the right team, with the right group, they're going to teach you how to manage your plate. They're going to teach you the things to be successful. All you got to do is practice and be consistent and keep showing up for yourself the same way you show up for that job that you don't like. Because I know y'all, Monday morning on Sunday night, what's wrong, sweetheart? What's wrong, baby? I gotta go to work tomorrow. You're dreading it, but you show up for it every day. Why don't you do the same thing for yourself? Have faith in yourself. Put your effort into yourself. Plant seeds into you. And that's what I want to press upon y'all. That's my Wisdom Wednesday, y'all. Be an entrepreneur. I promise you, it will pay you dividends. Even if it's not your full time. If you want to make it part-time, do that, but do something. Please empower yourself. Entrepreneurship to me is empowering yourself. It's financially empowering yourself. And you can do it. You can. And if you don't know how, talk to me. This is one of the many businesses or the organizations that I'm a part of. And this is not an MLM structure. And this is dope. It's called 𝐿𝐴𝐧𝐯𝐴𝐺, however you want to pronounce it. All it is taking advantage of where we're headed. When's the last time you seen dollars? You don't, more often than not. You get a credit card. Most of your money, your finances are changed electronically. We are moving to an electronic world, a more digitized world. Money too. We're into crypto. Crypto's going to grow whether we like it or not. And I'm sorry if you're a disbeliever. That's on you, buddy. I hope and wish you well. But for those of us that are going to be look at society and how it's evolving, how it's unraveling, we're going to move there. We are literally just getting ahead of the wave. I'm trying to get as many people on this boat as possible, because when that wave comes crashing down and you're on the boat, guess what we get to do? We get to ride the wave together. You don't have to look up and be like, man, I wish I would have. If only I would have known. No, you ain't got to worry about that. You're getting plugged in now. And a lot of people are like, well, man, I'm not trying to pay these recurring fees. I ain't got $50, $60 every month to keep paying. I ain't got $100 to keep paying. Dope. Guess how much it is to start? It's 0.05 Ethereum. Right now, it's probably about $15. $15 to $20 is a one-time payment. You can, of course, pay more, because the more you pay, the more you invest in yourself. But it's a one-time payment. And with that, you're setting yourself up to ride a wave. Not only that, we have education in our back office. Education. And I'm big on education because education is the way you add value to yourself. When you can add value to yourself, now you can use the gifts that you were born with to give back to the world. You get to give value back to the world. How do you get paid? You give value back to the world. That's it. Company pays you because you give value to it. People pay the company because the company gives value to it. They have to have value to give value. We're giving you value. You're getting education. Not only education, you're learning a skill set. You're learning a skill set. You're also learning about developing technology so that you, as an innovator, because I know if you're looking at this and you're listening to it or you're watching it, you're an innovator of some kind. You want to think outside the box. You want to grow. You want to excel. I know you do. Getting in front of technology before it's released big time is a way to innovate. You get to introduce revolutionary concepts. And I want to help position you guys so that y'all can be on board. My kings and queens, talk to me. Talk to me. And it's not just me, we're a team, we're a group, we're mind sharing. The more people you have on something, to my opinion, the more ways you figure out how to solve it. Okay? If I can't give you the answer, I can let you talk to somebody else who might give you the answer. And that person might not give you the answer. They can give you somebody else who might give you the answer. And what happens along that way, you may not get the one answer you're looking for, but you're getting pieces of information. And you don't realize how valuable they are until you come time to use them again. That's what happens. I'm going to end y'all with this. Join my First Age team. Join it, please. For yourself. Not for me, because I'm making money either way. But I want y'all to make money for you and your families. I want y'all to do better. I do. I truly do. That's my calling in life, to help you do better. My name is Jordan. It means to flow down from. The Most High flows through me, and I give it to you all. People were baptized in the Jordan River. It was a cleansing. It was a spot of new beginning. I am your new beginning. I am the message from the universe. Ding, 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 ding. Hello. Ravishing, aren't I? No, but on a serious note, I'm your call from the universe. Come talk to me. That's why I'm here. That's why I share. I want you guys to eat. I want y'all to be successful. But you gotta want it too. You got to. But if you want more information on how to join my First Age team, shoot me a DM, shoot me a comment. I don't care how you do it, but contact me, and I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna get you and your family in position. You deserve it, because you're taking action. But with that, y'all, if you don't know already, my name is Jordan. I'm the owner and founder of I Define. You define you, and I love y'all. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your day.